All right, it's wet. Ah, shit, I'm going. Here we go. One more time. Big West with threes up. And you know we go, fuck, I'm doing one more time. Here we go, shit. It's Big West with threes up. Fucked up, I keep wanting to say my shit. It's Big West with threes up Productions, and I'm rocking with Takeover TV. I just punched in, nigga.
The man.
What's going on?
What's good, man?
You know, I'm alive. I'm working as usual. So
yeah.
Happy that you here in the Threes Up Studios, though.
Yeah. I had to make this ride to Paris, Texas.
Yeah.
I didn't know how far it was, man.
Yeah, it's out the way.
I didn't know how far
we in the cut. Like, we East Texas, but we in the cut. Like, you got to find us.
Because I plugged in the GPS, I think like about outfits. That thing said two. That's a whoo.
Oh, yes, sir.
So I had to go to the Daiquiri shop quick.
Oh, yeah.
I said, I'm going to need something to sip on.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You here, though. You safe. You here.
I told you I was coming. You know, man. It just, you be busy, I be busy, just the timing of it.
Yeah. And then, you know, being on the road a lot, you know, it's always taking a lot too, so yeah.
No, you be on the road more than I do.
Man, you be on the road too. I be watching Takeover TV. Y'all be
You went
balling.
on tour, not me.
Yeah. That's all good.
You went on tour.
Yeah.
You know, I might go to Tyler, Longview, something like that, but you city to city.
Nah, state to state, baby. For real.
My bad.
No,
you right.
No, I'm just playing.
I'm trying to show you. No, it was state to state.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So, man, tell me about Threes Up. Tell me what y'all got going on.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, for the people that don't know who Threes Up is, we pretty much just a brand. It's really Threes Up Productions because Threes Up is actually like, I was told it was by D1. He actually got the same thing going on too, so I never wanted to negate that.
Yeah.
So when I got my name, it was Threes Up Productions.
Right.
The reason why we are Threes Up though is just because it's Area 903, really just the city of Paris. Since I was little, it was always been like, music has influenced the city, especially the black community. But our local music has really done more. So it was this group called 93rd, Lil Thomas, and they had this pretty much the saying, like, I don't care if you was, at the time MySpace was hot, so I don't care if you was just posting a regular picture going to school, you would put like, you know, fit to school today or whatever, you know, and then you would put in the hashtag Threes Up. And it was like every person in Paris that was black, if you posted a picture, if you posted anything, you always put Threes Up in your hashtag, you know? And so it was to the point where when I don't know if y'all know who Wayne Stain is, but he's Ray J's DJ, but he started in Oklahoma City. We went to college together, and I was his like cameraman. But when I first started working with him, he was like, "What you gonna name your company?" And I was like, "I don't know. I gotta have something to represent home, because that's where I'm at." You know what I'm saying? And Threes Up was the name we stuck with, and it just worked out perfectly because the city embraced it. And you know, now we're here. We got a building. It's like a whole goddamn cornerstone for the black community. People come in here all the time, so it's a vibe. It's people that are doing a session right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm listening to them right now.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Like it's really like it's a home away from home. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people. So Threes Up is just really, just representing Paris in depth, but it's really representing all of East Texas, man. You know.
Right.
We country folks. You know what I'm saying? We don't supposed to be on tour, and we don't supposed to be doing stuff like that, but we doing it.
At least that's what they say. That's what we ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Man, I'm looking at the wall. I keep getting mesmerized by this wall.
Yeah.
I see Johnny Taylor. I see Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, man.
Oprah.
Yeah,
Jasmine Guy.
Yeah, man.
Angela Davis.
Yeah, we all in here, man. We got Fred Hampton.
Fred
Hampton.
Hampton.
What I'm saying? Like, we got real people on the wall, you know?
Man, so how'd you... Tell me about the wall, because I know people just don't come up and just put up a wall.
So I don't know if... when I was little, I used to watch this movie by Spike Lee. Spike Lee's one of my favorite directors, period.
Right.
And he made this movie called Do the Right Thing. And Do the Right Thing, there's a particular scene where they come up and he goes into Sal's Pizzeria.
Right.
And then it's like the dude with the J's, he got mad because there was no black dudes on the wall. There was just all these Italians on the wall.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, when you gonna put some niggas on the wall? You in Harlem and we are, you know.
Yeah.
And when I was little, I used to think about that and just like, dang, why didn't he put no black people on the wall? So I told myself, I said, when I get older, if I ever got a business, I'm putting black people on the wall. And I wasn't just gonna put no random pictures. I was gonna put up real like positivity to promote like positive images. So a lot of black people, when they walk in here, they always get stuck on this wall for like 10, 20 seconds. And the face and the vibe that they get, the energy that they get from this wall is like, it's like, yo, this is love. Like, it's no way possible you can walk in this building being black and leave upset. because we're positive people. We show positive images, and you know how powerful a positive image is to a person.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how it affects a kid. Like if a kid looks in a book and he don't see no black doctors, no black teachers, he only sees thugs, he gonna start thinking that way.
Right.
He gonna think, well, maybe that's where I'm supposed to be. It's the same thing. Like we don't got a lot of black positive images. And like as growing up as black folks. So when you walk in here, you're gonna get so many black positive images, like of people in their element, people smiling, people working. I want you just to feel good, like feel inspired. And that's I hope that's what it did to you for a few minutes when you looked at it.
It did. Man, I've been looking at it ever since I got here. I've been here, what, about 30 minutes or so?
Yeah. You can't stop looking.
I can't.
Right, because it's always something great to look at. Like, and I feel like it sparks conversation. I've had moments where we close the studio at 3, 4 in the morning, where people in here like, yo, bet 100 I know so and so and so and so on the wall. Like, that's a vibe, bro, because we ain't talking about no BS. We actually really just talking about our history.
You got from I see all the eras.
Yeah, man, I tried to cover it all.
To recent.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody you really missed, man.
I definitely missed so many because we're so, like, people don't know how deep we are, man. This ain't even a corner of who we really are, like, historically in America. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vibe, though, for sure.
Well, it's a legend.
Yeah, man.
Love this.
Yeah, love this. Thank you. Now, this is my baby thing right here. I did this whole building from top to bottom by myself, like, for the most part. I had some few people pull up in the community and help, but I just knew that this wall was gonna have an impact, so I took my time on it.
So, bro, man, how'd you end up getting in the music game, man?
Really just hard work first, being, just kind of being at it. But a lot of sacrifices, a lot of God, and then a lot like taking risks. Just taking risks, man. I was working with Wayne in this thing, who was the DJ I was telling you about from Oklahoma City, and he did parties. So I started off shooting parties all the time, college parties, and I was in college at the time too, so it just worked perfect. I had a little side gig. I was self-taught, so I didn't have to pay nobody. I would go in with the DJ, shoot all night long, edit real quick and try to get it out. And it started with that. And then the rappers that would be at the party be like, yo, could you shoot me? I gotta be at a party now, could you, follow me all night? You know, that shit, like doing that shit for peanuts all night long. And I started doing that. And then I had a real good friend named Southwest Dez. He's still rapping. He's low-key on the way up. Like, he's on the radio and shit now in Oklahoma City, but he's originally from Texas. And he was like, hey, let's do can you shoot me a music video? Can you do me some interviews? And we started going. And I started my Threes Up channel with interviews and then music videos because I really just needed some side money. I'm more into the vlogs. I love the behind the scenes. That's what I love. I love the behind the scenes. Yeah. And I love the actually making like actual like film work, like making a short film or making like a mini movie or just something tight, a commercial. I like shit like that. We can be planned out. I'm really not a fan of the music videos. But niggas was like, yo, I got 300. I was like, shit, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of how it worked. And then I was blessed enough and fortunate enough to like run into the right people doing shows. So like I got my niche shooting shows because like an artist can have a show, I shoot it, and by the time we got on the highway going back, at some bitch, it was halfway done and it was done. And they liked that. And my first artist that reached out was Lil Ronnie Mother F. It was really his manager. They cameraman couldn't come to OKC. And he had a show at Langston. And I was like, shoot, I'll shoot it or whatever. My brother actually told him like, yo, I know a dude named Wes, he got you. So we linked numbers. I pulled up on him at the school. Actually, I was already there. So I pulled him up at the gym where the concert was at, shot that concert. With him backstage the whole time. And then I just started working the video, sent it right to him like before they got back to Dallas. And it left a good vibe. I didn't hear nothing from him for like 3 weeks, and I was like, well, I guess it was over with. And then boom, I get a call. You know what I'm saying? He was like, come rock with me a few more dates. I got some more shows. Okay. So I started working with Lil Ronnie Mother F like right out the bat, like in October, like 3 years ago. Well, about 3 years ago. And I worked with him for a few dates, and then like that shit fell out. Shows slow down. People just kind of go back to regular life. And then we went to Atlanta because he had this video he was gonna shoot, and I was just doing behind the scenes like I always do. And Yella Beezy house in the car. I didn't even fucking know him.
Okay.
No lie. Didn't even know him. Like I heard of him, but all I knew was Travis Designer.
Right.
Like, but so to me, he was just like, he's just a come up artist. Like we all coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like, it was a vibe. You know, he was cool. He hopped in the car. He was on his phone the whole time. I didn't pay no attention to him. I was just like, shit, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, shooting Ronnie or whatever. We started joking around. I'm country. He country as hell. He from the city and more country than me, and I'm from the country. So it was just we cracked up about shit like that. And then Ronnie was like, yeah, take some pictures. This is my camera dude. He pretty solid, da da da. So we pulled into like Cracker Barrel or some shit like that. We went to go eat. It was me, Lil Ronnie, Mother F, the managers, a couple of the people, just a couple of entourage, and then Yella, and then me. And we hopped out the truck, took pictures in the parking lot, edited them real quick. By the time I was going so fast, by the time we got sit down in Cracker Barrel, I was like, turn on your airdrop. I'm about to send these hoes to you right now. Cause I was trying to get them hoes done. I was trying to leave an impression, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was like, them hoes cool, them hoes sweet. And then he's like, I don't like this one, I like this one. You know, just little stuff like that.
Right.
Really wasn't a big deal. We did the whole video shoot. Atlanta was great. We get back home. We swapped numbers, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't, like, again, I was just thinking, you know how many people you run into as a cameraman or as a media guy?
Yeah, you run into so many people. You just think, okay, just another person.
Yeah, it's just another person.
Another rapper on the come up or whatever. Yeah. Right.
Shit, Yella called me. I didn't hear nothing from him for a month. Nah, that's a lie. 2 weeks. And he called me like, yo, I got a show in San Antonio. You trying to go? And I was like, shit, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? He said, we'll handle pay and all that when we get there. Let's just go. I said, okay, let's go. Went, did one show. Then we ended up doing another show. And then we did another show. And I wouldn't hear from him for a little while. I'm like, well, I guess then out of nowhere, we had all these one-offs. Like, I'm talking about 2 months worth of one-offs every weekend. Like, 3 shows a weekend. And I was like, man, we need to turn this into a tour. Like, this your shit, bro. Like, so we the team came together. This is before the team was really even a team. We was like, it was a new DJ, new cameraman. They already had their crew of being rappers and manager, you know what I'm saying? So we was all kind of just new together. But we didn't know we was gonna actually be his team. We just thought we were just helping out. We were just hired, you know what I'm saying? So we did this light work tour. We came up with flyers. We had the dates on the shit. You know, I'm on my phone creating the flyers as we go. Like, what cities we got this week? We got Alabama, we got da-da-da, we got, I bet. I'm typing them up. What this look like? Man, move it over a little bit. You got a WAP side. Okay, let me fix it. We like literally coming up with shit as we go. Right. And the shit worked because then City started saying, yo, I want to get on tour too. I want to get on tour. So we started getting all this, they started getting the bag. Like it started looking good. Every weekend we was in the road. And I just looked up and I kind of realized like, yo, this has been the same people for the last 2-3 months. I'm thinking we the team now. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this is Yella Beezy team.
You know, got that continuity and stuff, and everybody know how each other work.
Yeah,
might as well keep it together.
Might as well keep it together. So we did that, and we were doing that for a whole year, almost year and a half. And then shoot shows on the weekend, press runs, whatever we had to do. So I traveled this whole country, thanks to Yella, and I'm never gonna like go against him. Thank you for just giving me the opportunity because it meant a lot. But he just dragged me around this whole country at least 4 or 5 times, just taking pictures, videos, or whatever. And the big thing was the Chris Brown tour. That's what to me was like, all right, I think we're getting somewhere.
Right.
That's when I knew I was like,
just not everybody's on tour with him.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's like the modern day Michael Jackson. So
right.
Watching this dude walk in the room, watching this dude literally perform the same show 37 times. And this ain't just no walking back and forth on side stage on the mic singing. This nigga's doing flips. He's doing synchronized dances. He's coming off the top rope every night. Like, this dude's amazing, bro. So it was just like watching him work was just crazy. So
like, what's it like being on tour, going from city to city, night after night, having to be at the radio station, having to put up with fans, people wanting pictures, people wanting to listen to you, listen rap,
to music, it's one of them things where, like, at first, that shit feel good.
Right.
Because it's like, it's so many people that's trying to talk to you and get your information. And, I think as a human being, we all want to feel wanted.
Right.
So it's a cool feeling because it's like, yo, they need me for something. I can help out. But then after a while, it becomes like, all right, I get it. And it just becomes business. So like when we first got on tour, it was amazing. We was like sightseeing and we looking at everything, and I think we was late for one set the whole tour, and it was the first date. And you know what I'm saying? It was like we were just excited. We were just so excited to see what was going on.
Right.
So it was just like, and I think after like about 10 shows, because you gotta remember you're still traveling after shows, your body get tired.
Yeah.
You ain't eating 3 good meals a day because you're on the road.
You just grabbing what you can get, chicken nuggets, all kind of bad stuff. Yeah.
So then your body started getting a little tired, and once that fatigue get in and you start getting tired, now you in a sprinter or you in a tour bus with 10 grown men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not no beef or nothing. It's just like, I don't want to smell your feet today, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like none of that.
Right.
So. Yeah. I'm finna say, tell them to turn it down just a little bit. We are not at 3 Zip Studios. We are in Australia right now. It's Alabama right now.
Sydney, Australia.
We are in Sydney, Australia, vibing. So yeah, anyways, boom, we back in Paris.
Oh yeah, man.
So what's up?
So the tour was cool. I mean, I was keeping up with it, man. I was at different radio stations and.
The tour was great. Like I said, your body wears down. And then becomes just business. And then I think it's a great way for artists and shit, if you're a DJ, if you're a cameraman, any of that, to learn how to really do your art on a professional, fast, and efficient way. Because I really learned how to really shoot a show after doing that tour so many times. Doing that tour because it's easy to go into a club and shoot a club show. You know what I'm saying? Usually the stages are small, you ain't got that much to work with anyway, so you just come in and get some good shots, good angles, and you gonna win. But when you in an arena, it's so much bigger. It's your canvas, it's almost like a painting. Your canvas is huge now. You can run up to the top rafters and take some shots. You can go all the way to the front row. You can go into the seats with the fans. You can do whatever you want to do. So I think I got to break out of my shell and really learn how to shoot a show, like a real show, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the best thing I got to learn from the tours. Like now I feel like if I shoot anybody's show in the arena, I'm confident. Like I already know where the sweet spot's at, where the lights are gonna hit at, stuff like that. It's just, I'm enjoying that part. I enjoyed that part, yeah.
You know what, you ain't gotta go in detail, but I gotta ask you.
For sure.
Are the women that crazy on tour? Like I said, you ain't gotta go into detail.
Let's say it like this. After being on tour with Chris Brown, Tory Lanez, Ty Dolla $ign, Joyner Lucas, and Yella Beezy, I've realized that love is really not real no more in this country. There are some married women out there that should be ashamed of themselves. That's all I'm gonna say.
I believe it.
Now I'm not saying I did it. I just seen so much.
In general, I know you don't
just
see everything.
So much in everybody's rooms. It's just like, what the? She got a wedding ring on. Okay. Like you just What she just with the? Okay. Just makes you kind of lose trust in women a little bit. I ain't gonna even make you want to focus on your money, bro. Like, yeah, them diamonds will blind them, brother. That's all I can say. I ain't never knew the power of an artist but like I said, like Chris Brown, he's really like the modern day Michael Jackson. He can walk in the room and everybody, it could be 100 people, we all in here talking. I'll shut up and just be like, and just see what he want to say. And he ain't even trying. He just
captivates a room like that.
He's cool, like he's so low key, like he ain't give us no slack. He could have easily been bougie. He could have been like, man, I only yell in here. The rest of y'all gotta go.
Right.
Like, yeah, come on in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think you could ask Yella this. Like, he was so cool that once, I think it was in Portland, I'm not sure. We was backstage after the show. We was just kind of kicking it, just drinking and talking and stuff. And they were both, Yella and Chris Brown were both playing each other's unreleased music. Like, let me hear this, let me hear that, and they're just having fun. And then, Chris is different. Chris Brown is different. He's not the type of person that's just gonna sit there and just be like, Chris Brown is still in a show. Like, the show's over with. He just ripped the stage for a whole hour and a half, and he still is
So
like, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He really doing it. So
yeah.
I just, you know me, I'm a country boy. I like to joke. I like to wear and tear. And so I told Yella, he was dancing. Chris Brown was down. I'm like, man, I can dance better than this dude, man. These big dudes can dance better than this dude, man. I just kept saying, like, Yella was like, get on out there and show him.
I was gonna say, did you challenge him?
Yeah, I challenged him. I challenged the hell out of Chris Brown. And I really didn't do nothing. I don't know if y'all remember, damn, what's that shit? The Kings of Comedy?
Yeah.
Cedric Entertainment was doing a little thing.
Yeah,
I started doing that
like,
shit.
yeah.
I started pop locking and doing that. And everybody bust out laughing. But we had fun though. Like we had nights where it would be our business.
Right.
And then you had nights where you just get to relax and just unwind.
Because you need that.
You got to, man. And again, the road will really wear your body down. That's the only thing that I remember that I hated about tours, that you really don't get that
rest, like, man, just give me a day
like
where I can kind of just...
because even if you have an off day, I'm pretty sure...
But you're still working.
You're still working because you're going to have a radio station.
Right.
You probably, and you ain't going to want to just sit in the Western name because you're going to have somebody on the team that's going to want to go to the mall or casino or something like that.
Yeah.
You just kind of all go. So
right.
You don't want to be the only dude in the room by yourself, you know.
Nah.
You're going to miss out on something, you know, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, I hated it, but I loved it.
Man, everybody, well, hardly nobody can say they got to hang out with Yella Beezy, Chris Brown to be on tour with.
Man, I know, and it's crazy.
I sure as hell can't say it.
Nah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
It's I mean, much is given, much is required though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a blessing to be a part of all that stuff, but I don't take it for granted. I realize that Yella can change his mind any day. He done gave me a whole chain. I don't even wear jewelry, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he can change his mind today and be like, you know what, bro? I think I'm cool. I don't want a cameraman no more. I'm just gonna get somebody else. And I'm gonna be very thankful for the years he's given me and the country that he took me around 3, 4, 5 times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about. I'm thankful. I try to like take it all in, but like when you run into your homies up here in Paris and so they're like, man, you talk to Chris Brown every day? Like, no, nigga, I only see them during the tour. You know what I'm saying? But that they think it's way bigger. They think it's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They see what you're really doing. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in work, we don't see what we doing. Like the impact we leaving. Like, but we really leaving the impact. You know what I'm saying? So I got to take my time and soak it in, but I don't really do it that much.
So you and Yella on that point where you just call him up and
talk shit?
Yeah, what the hell you doing?
All day.
All day long.
I mean, if he's working, he's doing an interview or something like that, he won't answer, but he always good with calling back. He'll call me back or something like that.
That's cool.
It's funny because me and Yella at the point we'll talk business, or we'll just talk like this is thing when he just do this all the time. And like make you look like I'll be sitting up here and be Yella face. I'm like, oh, what do you want? Answering. It's just I answer, and it just be him with the phone like this, like, bye nigga, and just hang up. I'm like, oh man, just dumb stuff. He's just childish, man. And sometimes he'd call me just to talk noise. I was getting my tattoo by Bands, the artist, one time, next door at this tattoo place. And then Yella called and he was like, where you at? I said, I'm getting a tattoo. He was like, let me see it. So I showed him. He was like, man, mine gonna be hard. It just hung up, you know what I'm saying? So we do stuff like that all the time, but we just cut up. And I think it's because we both been loyal to each other. Like, he had every reason to go anywhere else. I have any reason to do what I do. Right. But it's like we stay loyal to each other. He know I'd get out there if I had to for him, and I'm gonna always give my best suggestion. I don't want to see him do bad. I really want to see him win. Cause I feel like I'm a part of him now. Like I feel like this whole PMG thing, I really feel like I'm a part of it too. You know, all the work I done put in.
Hey, you got the chain.
You know, hey, I got the chain. Yeah, we in there. We in there now.
Yeah, he winning. He's winning.